What's up, guys? It's your boy Sammy here. Welcome back to another video and talk about Barca. And the second preseason game has been ended. The result was 7-3. Barcelona demolished Seoul FC. Again, the first half, I wasn't expecting many things from the first half. But still, the second half for me was better than the first half. The second half, the young players, the new signing, everyone was there. And I was looking forward for the second half. And for me, second half was better than the first half. The real concerning part is still our defense looking at this game because clearly you can see in the first half the team was pretty much our strongest 11. Only Inigo was missing and Araujo was inside. And still Seoul FC managed to score 2 goals. Yeah, I know this is a preseason, but still the way we conceded those goals, it's not so nice. Your first goal, I would say, yeah, it's an offside. The ref didn't call it, and fans are starting to bash on Araujo again. I just don't think it's a mistake on Araujo. That's a clear offside, and the goal was unsavable. Juan Garcia can't do anything about that. But the second goal, to be honest, that was a great goal from them. That was really, really a great goal from them. The defense is the only part that I'm still concerned with Barcelona because it feels like the same leaky defense that we had last season. Yeah, again, Yamal scored 2 goals, Lewandowski scored a goal. I'm not going to talk about the big players, like Pedri, Frankie de Jong, because it's just to get rid of the rustiness and get back to the rhythm for them. I'm just going to be looking at those young players and new signings. The second half, I was so impressed by Gavi. Today he gave an assist and a goal. For me, Gavi last season was pretty much playing out of position because before the injury, his role was in a deeper role. He was playing as a number 8 and he was playing deeper. Even though he goes offensively so much and scores goals, I feel like in the deeper role he did very well for us. And last season, Flick was playing him in a number 10 position, which I really didn't think that worked out with Gavi. But today, not only today, this preseason in 2 matches, I have seen the glimpse of Gavi, who was before the injury playing those deeper roles. And I hope that Gavi returns because that's going to be so useful for us. Because I think more than using Gavi as a left winger or a number 10, using Gavi as a number 8 in deeper roles is going to be so useful. And the turn and the finish from him today, that was so good. Even though he was playing a deeper role, he was scoring some amazing goals in that way. I'm expecting these kind of matches from Gavi again. And shame to those Barcelona fans who turned their back when Gavi returned from the big injury last season and they were saying, oh, sell Gavi, and Gavi isn't a player he used to be. Shame on those fans, yeah? Don't celebrate now as Gavi is finally turning up. Ferran does his job again. What we used him as a super sub last season, he is still doing that again. He scored like 2 goals today. It was really, really good goals from Ferran. With Rashford, I'm going to say, I won't say I'm disappointed on him. At the same time, I won't say I'm so satisfied with him because I expected a lot more from him. But still, it's just a preseason. Yeah, I know that. He gave an assist today, which was really, really good. We were looking forward for a touchline winger, but Rashford looks like playing more centrally like what Rafinha did last season for us. As he gels into the team, he would get better 100%. But as of right now, I was looking forward for a Rashford that used to be at Man United where he was the goal scorer. But these 2 games, he have been the playmaker for me. He wasn't taking those shots, many of the shots. If he takes some shots, it wasn't even dangerous. But the passes he was giving was very, very like killer passes. Today he got an assist, so I'm just looking forward for Rashford because I really thought maybe Rashford could join us and push Rafinha to a number 10 role and he could be a starting left winger. But looking at these 2 games, I don't think Rafinha is going to be pushed in starting game weeks of the season. I feel like Rashford would be a bench player in first few games and then I think eventually he will be a starter in our team. And the most importantly, I want to talk about these 2 players because this preseason I have been so impressed by these 2 players. The first one is Hofre Torrens. Bro, what a player. I feel like this is what we missed from Gerard Martin. And I hope that Hansi Flick chooses Hofre Torrens as our backup left back next season because it was what Gerard Martin was missing. I really thought at the first place, maybe Hansi Flick wouldn't change Gerard Martin for Hofre Torrens. But today he played Gerard Martin as a left centre back and played Hofre Torrens as a left back, which is really, really a good sign because even though Gerard Martin was a backup left back. I wanted an attacking left back, otherwise, at least a balanced left back. But Gerard Martin is a defensive left back. But at the same time, I don't think his defensive abilities compensate what he lacks in offensive awareness because we rely on our fullbacks in attacking wise mostly. And when Balde is taken off or Balde is out injured, we need a player who can at least attack. But with Gerard Martin, it was not there. That's one of the main reasons Rafinha struggled when Balde went out. But Jofre Torrens looks good. I'm not gonna say he is at the caliber of what Balde has done so far, but he's so good attackingly. He smiles better of Gerard Martin attacking wise, which is what we need. And the second player who impressed me the most was Ronnie Bajiv. Bro, what a player he is, you know. I really thought we wouldn't get Ronnie Bajiv in a condition he used to be, you know, because of the big injury. And that's one of the main reasons why Copenhagen sold him such a low transfer fee to us. Just 2 million. It's a steal, mate. It's 100% a steal, mate. The way he is performing, bro, I feel so happy, you know. The main reason is last season when Yamal was playing as a right winger, he played literally like 85% of games as a right winger. There were no backup for right winger. Rafinha was our only option to play as a right winger, but he was our starting left winger. So that wasn't a backup for Yamal, and he would play most of the games, and I was so scared that Yamal would get injured. But right now, I feel safe because Ronnie Bajiv is there. Bro, his technical ability, his passing, he should have won the penalty, you know. The ref today was, bro, I just don't want to talk about him. Yeah, I know this is a preseason, but he was making some dodgy decisions, you know. I'm really, really happy with Ronnie Badger. I just want more with Rashford. That's the only thing I want to say. But with Ronnie Badger, I'm just excited to see him play in La Liga next season. Because when we signed him, there was talks going around saying he will first play in our youth team. After that, he will be promoted to the main squad. But right now, I think he would be our main squad player. Because there is no backup for Yamal, and Ronnie Bajiv is perfect for that. And he has done very well in the preseason, which is going to take a load from Yamal. At the same time, we have a player who can play as a number 10 too. So it's an advantage, and it's a good deal going for Ronnie Bajiv. Didn't get to see Draw playing today, but I think today's match was good. I'm not saying Rashford was trash. He was decent, but I expected far more than this from him. But still, he is satisfying me with those performances. I'm not saying Rashford. I don't think he will succeed with Barcelona. That kind of speech. But let's just wait and see. You know, let's just wait and see. Our next preseason game is against Daegu FC. I think I don't know if I'm pronouncing correctly. So I'm just looking forward for that match again. And Barcelona is also streaming it on their own YouTube channel right now for free. You can watch it in their official YouTube channel itself, which is a very good thing. And that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to like this video, share this video, comment your thoughts down below. And if you want me to speak on something, comment down below. And until next video, peace. Visca Barça.